Hello and welcome to this week's video. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Every week I release videos just like this to help you come into a more ecstatic way of being, connecting into your body, embodying your femininity, moving into a place where you feel ecstatic and pleasurable in everything that you do. This week is a special week for me. Every 3 weeks, on the week of the full moon, I am blessed to be able to take the week and slow down. I don't book any clients, and I take time to go within. I do this because it's the full moon, and the full moon power helps me release, helps me recharge, and helps me refocus as to how I want to move forward. Now, this isn't something that I've always done. This is something that I have adapted to. Like many of us, I used to be very much in my masculine energy. This is the energy that tells you that you have to be doing something in order to be worthy, or you have to be doing something in order to feel successful. I was doing. And it's understandable, right? Because this is what our society has taught us is normal. This is what our society has taught us that we have to do in order to be successful. But I was exhausted. I hit these 3 or 6 month cycles where I would be really, really high, and then I would be really, really low. I cannot tell you how many times I've contemplated ending things because of my exhaustion. And over the last 3 years, I realized that it was a cycle. And it wasn't a good cycle. It wasn't serving me in any way. And so I changed my life because I had to. But these cycles, they're not just within me, they're within everybody. My mom used to sing, "All my life's a circle." She used to sing that a lot. But it's true. There are cycles everywhere. From the stars and the planets, to the universe, to our civilization and how we rise and fall, to the moon, to the seasons, to our bodies. There's cycles everywhere. And this week, as we come into this full moon, it's important for me to share the reason why and how you can integrate this into your life. Because I believe that as we all move further into the feminine, this becomes more and more ritualized, becomes more and more important, so that we can connect back to really what brings us closer together. And that is ritual, that is sisterhood, and that is slowing down. Every time I heard my inner voice say, "Slow down, Molly," I would take a step back. And I would think I was slowing down. But every time I asked what I should do next, the answer was always slow down. We can always slow down more because we get so caught up in the rat race, in the perpetual running, that we don't realize how fast we're going. And so attuning yourself to the cycle of the moon is a beautiful and nourishing way to slow down so that you can tune in to what is calling in your heart, and so that you can build your life to nourish yourself, to stop the toxic cycles, so that you can feel free and thrive and bountiful. Throughout history, the moon has been worshipped within the goddesses in many, many cultures. The Greeks, the Egyptians, the Celtics, the Aztecs. Goddesses have been linked to the moon. Their energy of fertility, of love, of death and rebirth, all tied to the cycle of the moon. Our own bodies have this energy of the moon. Our menstruation cycle, which used to be worshipped. Women would go to red tents or take time in the moon tent, connect with their sisters. It was cherished. It was used to release and let go. And now we're taught to push through it, to take a Tylenol, to use a tampon, to keep running, to keep doing. Don't let it stop you. But your body is trying to tell you something in that time. It's giving us opportunity to slow down, to reflect, to let go of what we don't need anymore. And so I believe it's time that we all, as women, start to listen to our bodies more and cherish and honor this time. The symbol of the triple goddess is represented by the moon. The waxing moon, representing the maiden, is symbolic of birth, inspiration, and new life. The full moon represents the fullness of motherhood, the harvest, the plenty. The waxing moon, representing the crone, is the end of a cycle, the wisdom, the passing on. The moon has deep roots in the feminine ways. And so this is why I've chosen in my life to honor it. And in coaching and teaching women to embody their sacred sexuality and their own feminine way, we find ways for them to embrace it and embody it as well. There's no wrong way to do this, and that's what makes it so wonderful for everyone. Maybe you can't take a week off work to go within, but you can schedule a little bit of time to slow down. I didn't start where I am today. I took small steps to get here. So what is the first step that you can take? Things like moon rituals, setting out your candles, journaling, burning what no longer works for you. Of course, in a safe place. Moon bathing, which is just a fancy way of saying skinny dipping. But you can also do this in the tub if it's winter time or you don't have access to outdoors. Allowing the tub to fill and letting the water wash over you in the light of the full moon. Feeling the pull of that water and letting it draw out what no longer is needed in your body. All of the old beliefs, all of the old fears, all of the things that are holding you back from stepping into a new cycle of your own life. Taking time in your day to slow down, whether it's an hour or a full day. Allowing your intuition, your inner voice, to guide you into what it is that you need. Now, if you're listening to me and feeling resistance, that's okay. Whatever you're feeling is totally normal and allowed and worthy. It's a great opportunity to ask yourself, to get curious. What is it about this that is creating resistance within me? Asking yourself, where does my resistance come from? We're all in different places on our journey. We're all exactly where we're meant to be. So no matter what comes up for you, you can use this as an opportunity to bring the moon into your life and help you let go. Being present with what comes up for you is an act of self-love, and it's beautiful. That's what it's all about. Learning to be present with you, feeling what comes up for you. Your unique perspective makes you perfect. So my beautiful friend, wherever you're at, I hope you enjoyed this little conversation. If you'd like to learn more, please join us in the Goddess Den, where we have weekly sister circles and talk about all things feminine and sexuality. You can find the link in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And have a beautiful day. Thank you.